As you can see, this wall was not properly tied back. You see how it's bowing in and out, not falling out. We did the wall down there. We just also did this wall right here. We're going to be connecting these two walls together with some new 16-foot vinyl, and then do a little 4 by 35-foot boardwalk on the face of it with a 4-piling boat lift. Here's a demo coming out today. A bunch of vinyl sheet pilings. You don't really know how long they are, but it looked like about 1.5 foot corrugation vinyl. About 45 foot of it. Here they come. What, Carson, what?
Do you want to lift that stuff? Take it down. Probably have to. Oh, look at that. What is that?
See, we got the synthetic top cap on top of the seawall as well. Tied back with all type 316 stainless steel rods. Water excess ladder, retractable ladder on this end over here. Makes it for easy getting in and out, and also keeps the steps clean from barnacles if you keep it up. Most people forget to bring it back up. Hey guys, we got this project completed now. Got 47 foot of vinyl wall installed, as you can see right there. Got a 4 by 35 foot boardwalk on top of it. Actually, it's made out of through flow, and a 10,000 pound boat lift. It's set up for 2 jet skis. Customers should enjoy this for a long time. All right, here's our next project we're getting started on up on Harbor Lane in Gulf Breeze. We got a vinyl seawall. It's the residential grade vinyl seawall, which is, in my opinion, is really only good for about 4 foot exposed. This one here is actually 6 foot exposed. So the tieback rods are being pulled through the whalers. The center of the vinyl is bowing out and buckling, which is letting the dirt come down in the yard, and it looks like the yard's sinking. So we're going to go in there. We're going to go back with a naval style wall, but we're going to leave the same vinyl in there. We're just going to support the vinyl that is there because we've got so much stuff behind it right now. These old block walls and all that, I don't want to have all that stuff caving down on top of us. So we're going to try to get it put back in place, or we will get it put back in place and secured properly. Top cap will be taken off, and we'll be putting a new 4 foot boardwalk on top of it, straight, so it gives the appearance that the seawall is actually straight after we get it supported properly. We'll be going back with manta rays, and here's one reason also. We got a pool on the back side, so we're going to be driving manta rays 18 to 20 foot underneath this thing, back behind it to help support the wall. If you look over here and show you the vinyl sections that are actually bowed out, you see down in the water, I don't know if you can see through the water, but the wall and interior corrugation is bowed out about 2 to 3 inches. And when that wall bows out like that, that causes the dirt to fill that void, causing this part of the yard up here to sink down. And you see the top cap's even unlevel too. So when you start filling the unlevel top cap, you know you got a problem with your seawall. Once we get that all secure, we're going to disconnect the platform from the seawall, and you can see the boathouse is leaned out too because the wall's pushing on the boathouse. We're going to stand the boathouse back up straight, get everything connected back together, and give him a beautiful paradise backyard like he's got already. How's water, John? Huh? How's water?
Took my breath away.
fun stuff you find behind seawalls when you're trying to put some tiebacks in. Look at the plumbing work here. Got to get all that relocated so we can put our tieback rod in. We got a dead man going in right there. Man array anchor, actually. We got one we've already installed over here that's down in the ground. Got Smiles over here hooking it up. We're getting ready to start pulling on that one. All right, so what we need to do, I guess we need to get the chain hooked up to the tractor first.
Okay.
Don't get me. I don't want to be in the video.
Too late.
He's wanted.
Got John hooking up the I-beam. I meant the I-nut. Got John hooking up the I-nut.
You're the one everybody asks about.
Yeah, right.
Gonna snatch the man array rod.
Everyone wants to know about Johnny. How's Johnny doing these days?
I like to be silent.
All right, now, so we got the chain hooked up to the 3/4 by 18-foot tieback rod. It's already been driven in with the tractor on a man array earth anchor. So now we're going to pull it out and try to load it. This opens the anchor up so it doesn't come through. Hopefully, we get a good pull on this because this is a swampy, muddy area. That's exactly what you want. About 8 inches of pull, and it locks and loads the anchor. So we're good. Clear. All right, we're good. All right, we got one of the man arrays driven down already.
So much.
Getting ready to hook up the other one. Got Smiles out there getting it connected. Jeremy down there digging a hole, making sure there's nothing underground. Bunch of irrigation lines and all that, and old tieback rods you're trying to miss right now. Since we got that driven in right there, we're going to cut that rod off and go ahead and put some anti-seize on it, a big square washer, and a nut, and then tighten it down.
Hey, is this right, Smiles?
What's right, bro?
Looks like we're going to go into
All right, we got this other 6-foot rod installed already. We got the man array anchor. You can see it right there, and this is what holds the wall back. This is the man array earth anchor. Let me get a little bit closer and show you. So put a driving rod in this part right here. It'll be driven in like that. Once it gets driven all the way down in the ground, about 18 feet, then we pull back on the threaded rod here, take the driving pin out. When we pull back on the threaded rod, it opens this all the way up. It's actually hitting the threaded rod right now. And that's what gives it the drag from the wall being pulled over. It gives it good support on the wall. Getting ready to start driving the man array anchors through the boathouse. This is a lot of fun. Gotta be really, really careful not to get nothing hung up on the boathouse or the roof. So I'm trying to get the tractor in there, as you can see. Clear?
got about a foot.
Okay, I'm gonna start creeping forward.
Alright, you're good right now.
I can't see that winch plate or the motor on my right hand side,
Yeah, you're good.
or the dry pipe.
Or the what?
The pipe on the winch where the cable winds up.
Good right now.
Okay. All right.
You got about 8 to 10 inches before you touch the roof.
All right, the barge is just going to rotate as I get to that side.
Yeah.
You ready, Carson? Ready for ready to vibrate?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay, here we go. Y'all keep an eye on the rod, keep an eye on the plate. I can't see nothing on that side. Let's go ahead and get another rod. Let's stop for a second, put another Man Ray driving rod in there so I can get back just a little bit further. The top of my boom was starting to hit the edge of the boathouse. His camera's on that side. Let's try to get a picture of the tractor and that going in. What we're doing. Now keep an eye on the roof too.
We are running Man Rays. It's another rainy day here. It's fixing to be a little cool. You can see what we did here on this bottom whaler. I hate how those things rot out, especially in these canals here. Treated worms get in there. So a little trick I was trying here on this project here that I've seen the filter cloth actually work too. So I've got the 2-bait trap with filter cloth. And we built this wall, as I said earlier, in front of the old wall to try to keep the old wall from falling over. And I've run some supports back. These are actually pilings, and they're all wrapped in filter cloth, pushing against the interior corrugation to keep the wall from bowing out. It bowed out really bad down here. It's a thinner series vinyl that the contractor had used, and the customer has a pool in his backyard right there, so you got the weight of that pushing down. And he says a lot of the water runs in between their houses right here in this area here, and you can definitely tell because this is the worst section of the wall that's actually bowed out. So we've got this protected pretty good with the tie backs in. Upper whaler, lower whaler. We went ahead and decked on top of it to give the appearance that it's a nice, straight, pretty wall. Didn't band-aid it, but covered it up and made it look good. Everything we did is good structural. The poles on the back side of the boardwalk are 12-foot driven in the ground and bolted also. So we got a good, good system here. Should work long term. We also got his boathouse straightened up. We came over here with the tractor, jetted on the pilings. The boathouse was leaning out due to that wall pushing on the boathouse, which you see a lot in the canals. Boathouses are leaning over. It's due to the seawall failing, leaning on the deck, leaning on the boathouse, causing it to lean over. And you see that's pretty nice and straight now. Looks really good. While installing the manta ray anchors on this side, we ran into a huge stump. And a customer ran into something, didn't know what it was, but it took us about 3 hours to get the anchor in back here. Customer told me that there used to be an old pine tree right there. So we vibrated against that pine tree, which probably loosened up a lot of soil. And the soil was already loose here from the wall bowing out. You can see he had just gotten these pavers done on his pool. And with all that vibration caused all the pavers to settle down. You can see there's about an inch to an inch and a half lip now. So he's got to get his contractor back over here, repack this in since we got the wall stabilized, raise these pavers back up to match the pool. It's best to get the lower foundation taken care of first. Of course, a lot of people don't understand that or realize that, but you get the lower section done first and work uphill, then everything should be fine.